Whoa, fucking hell. Can't access the stream key. You haven't changed anything?
Not touched it.
Fuck's sake.
I can see it. I can see the show.
Is it streaming? Oh, it is streaming. Right. What the fuck?
Who knows?
They were a wild bunch, causing a scene, riding no money crew, also mean. Stole my microphone, my precious voice, thought they could silence me like I had no choice. But they underestimated the power of big papa crowds. Gonna rock and roll, gonna take control, gonna show 'em what I got, gonna steal the show. They can try to break me, but I won't crack. Big papa Klaus is gonna get it back. With his skills and his soul, he's gonna attack. I track him down to the hideout. That science mutton crew, they had no doubt. They thought they had me, they thought they won, but they didn't know I had just begun. They couldn't handle the fire of big papa clouds. Gonna rock and roll, gonna take control, gonna show 'em what I got, gonna steal the show. They can try to break me, but I won't crack. Big papa Klaus is gonna get it back. With his skills and his soul, he's gonna attack. They stole our voices, they thought they were smart, but they didn't know they messed with our heart. They tried to silence us, they tried to make us weak, but they didn't know we had a secret to keep. Cause they couldn't handle the power of big papa clouds. Gonna rock and roll, gonna take control, gonna show 'em what I got, gonna steal the show. They can try to break me, but I won't crack. Big papa Klaus is gonna get it back. With his skills and his soul, he's gonna attack. He found their lair, he broke their door. He saw their machine, he saw their core. He smashed it to pieces, he freed our voice. He made us sing again, he gave us a choice. He's the only one who can restore our voice. Gonna rock and roll, gonna take control, gonna show 'em what I got, gonna steal the show. They can try to break me, but I won't crack. Big papa Klaus is gonna get it back. With his skills and his soul, he's gonna attack. He plugged his mic, he turned it on. He sang a song, he sang it strong. He sang the truth, he sang it loud. He made them hear, he made them bow. He's the only one who can beat the mother crew. Gonna rock and roll, gonna take control, gonna show 'em what I got, gonna steal the show. Try to break me, but I won't crack. Big papa Klaus is gonna get it back. With his skills and his soul, he's gonna attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, back from his adventures amongst the cheese-eating surrender monkeys on the continent, it's Ben. Back from the doldrums, it's John. It's Friday night. It's all in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarred. straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Hey, hey, hey!
Well, 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 it's been a while. It's been a while.
For you, maybe.
You didn't go live to them this week.
I didn't.
You didn't speak to the beautiful people this week.
I did not.
No, you didn't. You didn't speak to them. So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Oh. So welcome
It's been
back.
a week for Tony. It's been a week for Tony.
A week, yeah, it's been a week. Saturday was the last video that went up.
It was, and then you had lots of things to do. I'm not going to say you got lazy because you didn't.
No,
You didn't.
No, I didn't get lazy. I've still
You
got
know,
lots
for
to do.
both of us, life got in the way.
Yeah, I've still got lots to do, but we'll get there.
We will, and there should be a flood, a deluge, if you will. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much. I like it. I like that. That's stroking my ego.
Oh fucking hell! Oh, thanks, Emma. You really made my
ego.
fucking week perfect now.
Sorry, John. I didn't say it.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I just accepted it with grace.
Oh, yeah. Deals.
But yes, I've been filming for the other channel a lot over in the land of, as John said, the cheese-eating surrender monkeys over on the continent. I have shot the single most comprehensive accessibility guide for disabled people for Disneyland Resort in Paris for both theme parks. It's going to take an age to edit, but it's going to go up on the other channel. And John, do you just want to show the picture of me looking really, really fat? Do you just want to show it now? Do you want to get it over and done with as we're talking about it?
I mean,
you want to show them, don't you?
It's not a picture of you looking fat. I heard that Mark Wahlberg had been spotted in Disneyland Paris, and I mean, there might be some truth in the rumor. If so, he's put on a bit of weight. That's the fat version of Marky Mark, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm sorry, John. I actually think I look really good there.
You look like shit, mate. You look really fucking tired. You look like a St.
Well, I was really
You look
tired.
like a St. Bernard that's lost its brandy. Look at you. You're getting jowls. Your jowls are drooping down.
Look, I was really tired because I barely slept. And listen,
Mm.
I decided in my good graces that this was going to be not a holiday but a 4-day shoot, and trust me, it was a 4-day shoot, and it was long hours, it was grueling, and I did it completely alone as well. Like, my friends who I was with, they went off and did their own thing, and I went off and I did this all by myself. So I had to set cameras and microphones, and I was wearing a lapel mic which died during the last bit of it, so I've got to re-record some ADR over one segment.
Why did it die? Battery or?
Yeah, wireless.
Oh, right,
Battery
okay.
went. And I didn't realize because the light's tiny, so you couldn't see.
Teeny,
But-
teeny, tiny light.
It's literally the last 10-minute segment that I shot. It's just gone. So to be fair, the only time I'm actually face the camera is on the 2 intros to the 2 videos. Otherwise, it's point of view shots because it's an accessibility guide. I don't need to be on camera. I need to show people where they need to go and what they need to do.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. So all I got to do is a bit of voiceover, a bit of additional dialogue, which is a ball ache, but that's all I got to do. Thankfully. What are you drinking? What's the wine of the week? Come on.
Tonight's wine is Dragon Hills Pinot Noir.
Dragon Hills.
Yeah, Dragon Hills.
Trying to make it sound cool, but it's definitely not. But I tell you what would be cool, if you there, boys and girls, children of all ages, whether you're watching live or you're watching back on demand, smash that like button, as they like to say.
Right.
Right. Right.
Right.
But before we do get serious, you said you wanted to call me out on something. Let's get it out of the way with.
Yeah, that.
Go on.
What
Let's
was
do
it?
Well, I don't know. You said, oh, I want to call you out on something. I said, go on. And you said, oh, wait, I'll tell you when we're on the shore.
Oh, I've forgotten.
It was something about beer and wine. You said beer or wine, and I said neither.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I'm not Joe Biden, but I'm getting there.
Did you see the AI image I made of Joe Biden and Donald Trump cage fighting earlier?
No.
I was bored and I was playing with AI. I also made an AI image of Donald Trump airdropping into Fortnite.
Yeah, I didn't bother looking at that either.
Well, I'm offended by you, and I'm offended by them watching because I told them to smash the like button and they didn't.
Yeah, that's probably.
I know, it's terrible. Absolutely, they haven't seen our beautiful faces for a week. A week.
I know.
And this is what we get. This is what we get.
So,
I mean, it's just what?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Carry on. Right.
No.
I was going to say something, but I've forgotten.
You really are turning into Joe Biden. We're gonna call you John. We're gonna call you John Biden on the next show if this doesn't stop.
Yeah, just put me down.
Okay.
I see Esther Ranson signed up to Dignitas.
Oh, really? What, to be a representative or to
go there and use their services.
To be fair, I will probably do the same later in life.
She's got some kind of cancer, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, like I say, I will probably do the same later in life. I'm a big believer in if you are, terminal, you should be able to go out on your own terms. I'm a big believer in that. And I know people disagree with me, but I do. I think you should be able to go out on your own terms because let's face it, when you get to the point where you can't even wipe your own ass anymore, it's probably time to go. That's what I think about myself anyway.
Okay.
You said to me when I first said that to him, he said to me, well, that's what your kids are for. You get them to do it. You what?
The circle of life. Oh,
Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Right, where are we going then? Take
right.
us
Well,
on a journey.
we're not really going to this. There's nothing structured about tonight, Mike. We're just dipping in and out as it happens. So,
But you're still taking us on a journey. So
yes, okay.
I'm completely out the loop news-wise because I've been in my own world doing my own thing.
So this week there's been an incredible amount of stating the freaking obvious.
Oh, really?
Yeah. About everything.
Oh, really?
Like, new study comes out that the unvaccinated were unfairly castigated for the failure of the jab. What,
That's
really?
the British Medical... Is it the British Medical Journal that's come out with that?
Yeah, I
The
think
BMJ?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
And this new study reveals that biological sex matters more than gender identity in sports. Well, who would have thought? Who would have thought that?
Well,
Yeah,
is
almost
water
everybody.
wet? Is water wet?
Yeah.
That's what we've got to ask at this point. Is water wet?
Well, is water wet, or do you get wet when you're in water?
Fuck off.
That got you. That got you there, mate. Right. So
I think Emma Watts needs to comment more. I like it.
Right. Speaking about gender, I quite like this one. It just titillated me. I know it's an old one, and I know it's been up before, but I did like it. Notice how all the men's toes point outwards when they stand, and all the females' feet are parallel with each other, and that does tend to happen, you know.
Yeah, but then, yes, that does tend to happen. You're correct, but you're sort of veering into that territory, aren't you? You know those other I've spoken about before, the transvestigators.
Yeah, I know.
Let's not go
I'm
there.
not going into that. I'm not going into that. But
Come on, your next thing you know, you'll be drawing V's on people and going, see, it's true.
The next thing you know, you'll be showing Michelle Obama's voter registration paper from 1994, which she accidentally circled the M instead of the F under 6.
Yeah, but do we know this is real?
Of course we don't. Does it matter? No. It doesn't really matter. It's a bit of fun. We're not purporting this to be accurate in any way whatsoever. This is a comedy show. Yeah.
Yes.
And speaking of comedy, that young lady with the incredibly wide shoulders is almost 60.
Which young lady with incredibly wide shoulders?
Michelle Obama.
She does have incredibly wide shoulders.
She was born in 1964.
She really does have incredibly wide shoulders. That is correct.
Yeah.
But, you know, people like that, they don't give two shits when people say all this sort of stuff about them because, you know, they've got more money than sense and they've got more money than you'll ever have. So why would they actually care what other people say about them?
I won the lottery twice this week.
Fiver?
No.
A free lucky dip?
Yes. 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 There you go.
Oh, yeah. He got 2 numbers, people. He got 2 numbers.
2 fucking numbers. Right. Anyway, yeah. So, right, the next slide, it begs a lot of questions. Okay.
Well,
so.
Okay. I need to make this large. More workers stole human testicles from corpses to help her win homemade spaghetti sauce
contest.
I need elaboration. I need.
Well, the question is,
I need more.
Well, the thing is, we're not privy to the workings of this obviously disturbed mind. Okay, and I don't know why she thought those items would make the sauce better, unless she's trying to pass them off as meatballs, right? But I mean, it's just, it beggars belief. It beggars belief.
What do you mean pass them off as meatballs? Technically, they are meatballs.
Well, I suppose so.
Technically, they're meatballs.
Now, the other question that remains unanswered is, did she win?
Oh, that is a good question.
Because the implication is she may have won because from corpses to help her win. So did she
Do you know
win?
what? I'm going to have to dig deeper into this.
Yeah?
I really am. I'm going to have to dig deeper. Perhaps they were slow cooked, Julie C. Slow cooked.
What is it they call them? Rocky Mountain oysters when they come from a bull.
Jesus,
When they
yeah.
come from a bull, yeah. Have you
Yeah.
ever had any Rocky Mountain oysters?
Can't say I have, but then again, I haven't been on I'm a Celebrity. Maybe we should ask Nigel Farage. Oh dear. Or Nella. Was her name Nella? Nella? The racist one?
Yeah. Diane?
No, Nella.
All right. Kemi? No?
Fucking stop it!
Stop what? I'm old.
You know what you're doing!
I'm old. I make mistakes.
You know what you're doing!
No. I'm an innocent man.
Stop it! Stop it!
Okay. Right. Speaking of innocent men, what is this plonker on? Because he seems to be wanting to try and stir up some kind of war. Because he keeps going and visiting the UK soldiers that are stationed abroad and saying they're doing a great job in standing up against Putin. Well, one, they shouldn't be standing up against anyone, because as far as I'm aware, we are not at fucking war with anyone.
No, we're not. We're not.
So what are we doing?
Look, his father was a toolmaker.
And he is the tool. He is the tool.
He is the tool. Absolutely. Militant Mushroom says it perfectly. Look, it's in action, man.
That's a good one. With
That's a cracker.
With stationary eagle eyes. Like the guy behind him going, he's a tool.
Imagine a motivational speech. Still, even if we were at war, right?
Oh God, give us some, Ben. You're good at doing Starmer.
Yeah, I was going to say, take away the fact that we're not at war, right? So say we were at war and those are our troops stationed, and Keith turns up to give you a motivational speech.
Yeah.
Just remember, guys,
Whoa.
my father was a toolmaker.
Hold on, Ben. Hold on. I don't know what I don't know what happened there, mate.
What the hell have you done to me?
It's your right, Ben Fool. Why are you not?
Hold on. If
There you go. You've been come back down. You're fine. For some reason, something dropped in front of you. In the frames.
My father was a toolmaker, and he helped make the tools that you're using to defend democracy. That's right. You are defending democracy. You don't even know what democracy is, but you're defending it. Oh God! A motivational speech from Keith, people. You go out there and you do the best you can do, whilst I hide in a bunker. That's any leader, though, isn't it?
Well,
Even Vladimir Putin, you go out, you die for Russia,
yeah,
and I will hide in Moscow bunker.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I don't. Oh! Actually, John,
Ben.
take the piss out of Keith for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Well, I can't take the piss out of Keith for 2 minutes. I've nothing to say about him. Tell you what, I will tell you though. I will tell you that apparently there's a couple of things about China that that we got wrong. No, I don't know where the hell he's away to, but apparently apparently the Chinese social credit system actually doesn't exist. It was only ever a trial, and it isn't in use, and most Chinese have never even heard about it. So that's something to dig into. So we'll maybe have a look at that. The other thing is, despite what we thought, Winnie the Pooh is no longer cancelled in China. He was indeed cancelled in China for a brief period when some pro-Western bloggers had commented that there was a startling resemblance between between Winnie the Pooh and Xi Jinping, the Premier of China. But there you go. So that's some quite uninteresting facts about China, perhaps. And it sounds like our Benjamin is coming back. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh my God, that's freaking scary.
Press the how dare you button.
That's scary.
How dare you?
It's Gretel Thunberg! Oh, thank you, Julie. Julie C., our lovely viewer, made her for me. It's Gretel Thunberg.
It is indeed, and it is bloody scary.
Oh, it's terrifying.
In fact, here's something that's quite close to Gretel Thunberg. So this one titillated me as well. Now this one's also. Oh, I was just telling them that apparently Winnie the Pooh's not banned in China anymore. He was only banned for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And this Chinese social credit system doesn't actually exist, despite what we thought. It was only ever a trial, and most Chinese have never even heard about it. Who'd have thought? So, there you go. She watched a Tiger movie and his heart has melted, says Tony. Yeah, that would be good. Right, okay. So, moving on. I quite like this one. This one titillated me as well. New talking doll. We don't know what she says because we're afraid to pull the cord.
That there is stereotyping. That is casual racism.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, it's a bit Team America-ish, isn't it? Casual racism, stereotyping.
How dare you?
Well, actually, let's talk about the global crisis, right, for a minute.
Which one?
Well, the global climate crisis, because my wife...
not the global financial crisis, the global climate crisis.
So my wife was away in Edinburgh for 2 days, or one night with my daughter away to see some show, and they stayed in a hotel in which when they arrived, it wasn't really a hotel as such. It turned out to be more like a kind of apartment thing, because you had a code to get into the lobby, and then you had a code to get your key. And then you went, and there was never anybody there, you know. So you then got your key and entered your room. And she said it was an old building and it was well appointed. They even had a piano in the room. Right? Okay. But she said the heating was on full bung and there was no way of turning it down or off.
Fair enough.
But there was a notice that said due to the global crisis, the heating will be turned off at 11 o'clock. And should you get cold, there was a oil-fired radiator thing that you could plug in if you needed it, right?
Right.
But the heating was on full bung until 11 o'clock. She said it was like a sauna. They had windows open to try and cool the room down, and it was still roasting in the morning by the time the heating came back on. What global crisis? How does that work?
I'll give you, Disney are taking the global climate crisis very seriously, actually. Very, very seriously indeed. Well, first of all, they're trying to become self-sufficient by covering basically every square inch of their resort in solar panels, which won't help. But, hey, at least it's something.
If I remember correctly...
I'm not finished.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, Paris in the winter isn't that sunny.
I didn't see the sun for the last 5 days. No.
Well, welcome to Scotland.
Right. But anyway, what they're doing is, so we stayed in Sequoia Lodge, which is one of the more upmarket hotels.
I thought it was one of the cheaper ones.
Well, no, the two cheap ones are Santa Fe and Cheyenne. They're the two cheap ones.
Oh, right, okay.
And then there's Sequoia Lodge, which is the more upmarkety sort of 3 going on 4-star. And then you've got Newport Bay Club, Hotel New York, and then Disneyland Hotel is about to reopen. That's been closed for like 2.5 years for a major refurb. And that's their most exclusive hotel.
Okay.
But you go in the bathroom, and obviously, you know me, I have 2 baths a day, especially when I'm away, right?
Yeah.
But if you have a shower, so there's nothing about having a bath, nothing about having a bath. But if you have a shower, they've got a big sign on the wall. It says, "Let's take the challenge." And it says, "Due to the climate crisis, we should be wary of how much water we're using." And so they've put LEDs in the shower head that start off blue when you turn it on. And then if you use only a little bit of water, it goes green. And then it goes red, you're using too much water. And then it goes purple. Turn it off now, turn it off. You've used too much water. You're harming the planet. You're harming the planet.
Really? Really? That's just nonsense. It really is.
Well, it is nonsense. And at the end of the day, if you're filling up a bathtub, which is using more water than any shower.
About 6 showers.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. You're fine. You can just fill the bathtub. There's no warning. There's no nothing. But if you use that shower for more than about 3 minutes, it starts giving you colors and telling you you're bad. You're bad. You
know
watching
what will
this
happen?
right now.
You know what will happen?
You're bad.
They'll take the bathtubs out.
Eventually, because I think Premier Inn's basically done that now. You know, any new build Premier Inn doesn't really have a bathtub. It has showers. It sucks. It really does.
Yeah.
But then the first hotel we stayed in on the Saturday night, because we didn't stay in the Disney hotel every night. We stayed in one after we drove over. They had like essentially what is a freestanding, you know, several 100-liter bathtub. And it was wonderful. It was wonderful. It was glorious.
You should make a new series.
Ben on baths.
Yeah, bathtubs of the continent, or but
Look, I'm a sucker for a bath.
Baths by Ben.
I am a sucker for a bath, but do you know what? I don't think the people watching this would like to see, maybe Emma, I'm not sure, but would like to see a series of me taking baths.
I'm not suggesting that you film yourself taking the bath. You could critique baths in various hotels and towns across Europe.
You got to do the critique whilst laying in the bath, but covered in bubbles.
Yeah,
and sipping on a
martini.
candlelight, sipping on some wine or a martini.
Baths and cocktails by Ben.
Emma says she'd wash my back.
Oh my god! You could do that. What you should do, you should get guests and interview them in the bath. That would be different.
I could do that. I could do that.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to put my foot there.
Bathtub besties with Ben.
Imagine that. That's a series. We'll put a pin in that one, Ben.
I'm putting a pin in that one.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, I think there's definite potential there. Should we say?
I have a pin.
Good. Put a pin in that one, Ben. Put a pin in it, mate.
Pin is in it.
Right. Moving on.
Why are we moving on? Look at the chat here. They really want to know about me in baths.
Peanuts, bath salts. Tony Garrett would like to visit a hot spring in Japan. Why would you want to go? Why would you want to visit a hot spring? Well, you don't want you wouldn't get in.
I don't care. I'll just turn up.
No, they wouldn't let you in.
I just body paint, John. Body paint.
Yeah, okay. There's a couple of problems. Well, there's no problem with Japan, but the Japanese don't like tattoos, and most public baths and bathing facilities, swimming pools, that kind of thing, you can't get in if you've got tattoos.
Look, if they let Logan Paul in with them, they'll let me in with them. Right? Logan Paul's a douchebag.
I don't think
I'm
so.
an even
He
bigger.
probably had to pay to clear the place or something like that. But yeah, generally,
Right.
generally they won't let you. They won't let you do it because if you've got a tattoo, they think you're a criminal. Because really, only criminals have tattoos in Japan, and unfortunately,
but John, I have
Unfortunately-
I have mediocre free thinking opinions. I am a criminal.
yeah, but that doesn't make it any better, right? But the other problem is your tattoos are generally a lot of them are self-done. And
One of them is self-done.
all right, just one, and the rest are just awful. Then
You're just jealous of Spider-Man.
I'm not jealous of Spider-Man.
You're just jealous.
What the fuck? Oh no, I don't like Spider-Man. So yeah, so Tony doesn't have tattoos. He's all right. So yeah,
Yeah, well,
tattoos in your hands is the problem more than anything. You'd have to wear gloves and things. Yeah, people wouldn't want. They would stay away from you. You'd sit on the train and nobody would sit beside you because they think criminal, yakuza.
yes, okay. Pac-Man shooting a ghost and Spider-Man, Yakuza. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I
Well,
see that.
A gun and death.
It's Pac-Man.
Still a gun. It's still violence.
Waka 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 waka
Well,
waka.
it's incredibly appropriate for Japan, isn't it? I mean, it's a cultural difference, Ben. You know, they think differently, and that's not racist.
I didn't suggest it is racist, but I do think that when you see one of the video game characters they created, they're not going to think Yakuza.
Because of the tattoo, they probably would, because nobody gets tattoos in Japan. It's just, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you.
Watch when I go to Japan and I rock about with absolutely no issues.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah. 'Cause that's what will happen.
cool.
Mm.
Film it, send it back to me from prison.
I intend to. Well, I'll tell you what, you can come with me and you can film it.
I've been to Japan.
I want to go to Japan so bad.
Right. Anyway, let's back. So Brexit tells us nobody can get into. Well, Remainers tell us that it's really hard to get into Europe these days. So why is there all these queues to get into Europe?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's Dover. That's check-in at Dover.
Well, I don't understand this because I drove up to Folkestone Eurotunnel Calais. Not Calais, Folkestone Eurotunnel Terminal. The day after the kids in the south broke up for school holidays, Saturday evening. We got there about 5 p.m. Okay?
Our schools
We were
didn't shut
told-
till today.
Well, I was shut last Friday. But we were told in a message, I was sent a message by Eurotunnel shuttle the day before saying, tomorrow
Yeah, I
night we're
remember.
going to be very busy.
Yeah, and you weren't.
There's fucking nobody there, John.
It was dead. Well, they
Who knew-
obviously all
I-
took the ferry.
Well, the shuttle is quite considerably more expensive than the ferry.
They used to be pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, but the crossing's 35 minutes on the shuttle. It's 35 minutes.
Yeah, but it's only it's under an hour and a half on the boat,
And
you,
then coming back,
and you get a meal.
well, if you want one, yeah.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't you?
Like coming back Wednesday night, it was even more dead. So we got to the terminal, and there were about in the entire terminal there were maybe 20 cars.
Bloody
Okay.
hell.
And then they
That's
then they
not
had the
enough to
gall
run a train.
Then they had the gall to tell us our train was delayed.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they'd be looking for more people. Because it's not effective to run a train with 20 cars on
So
it.
do you know what I did?
No,
I went, sod this, got in my car, drove up to passport control, went through passport control an hour early. Nobody said shit, and they put me straight on the first available train without any hesitation
because the place is empty. Yeah.
because it was empty. They
Yeah.
just put us straight on a train. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice to get back earlier as well. It's nice to actually be home in my bed by 11 p.m. for once.
Yeah.
But
no, that's good. That's
that
good.
that drive from Paris to Calais, I've done it so many times, but that time
You did it
took
sleeping.
so much out of me.
Oh, sorry, I thought you did it sleeping.
No, it just took so much out of me. I was in such a bad way yesterday because of the drive. I'm not sure I can do it again. Put it that way.
Not visit Disney again?
Well, not at least for another year. I'm not going to try.
Really? Really? You mean you're
Yeah.
not going to have 6 holidays this year coming?
I didn't say that.
Okay. Oh, of course. I know why. I know why it took it out of you. Because half of it was the fact that I don't have an annual pass anymore because I'm not paying 800 quid for one.
I'm not paying 800 quid. They can go fuck themselves. I'm not paying them. They can fuck right off. But I do have an annual pass and it's still in date. And I can
When
still
does it
use
expire?
it if I... The 14th of January.
Oh, ouch. Right,
I've
okay.
got time.
Yeah, you have. Right, where was I? Oh, shall we move on? Shall we move on? Right. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to read this out, and don't interrupt me, right? Because I think you know what this mystery disease may be, right? Okay? But we'll run through it. So, a mystery illness, this is according to the Daily Mirror, a mystery illness is sweeping the UK that's wiping people out after Christmas parties, office Christmas parties as well, as COVID cases surge. Now, let me just think about this. Brits attending office Christmas parties have reportedly been totally wiped out by a nasty illness afterwards. And many have no idea which disease they're catching. Well, you know what? I can give you a starter for 10, and I think it's called a hangover.
I was going to say, is one of the symptoms not remembering half the night before?
What kind of nonsense? What kind of people print nonsense like that?
Oh no! In the age of hypochondriacism, or whatever we want to call it, we can just say that our obvious hangover is a mystery illness. I don't know what caused that. I honestly don't.
Yeah, I went out last night and now I've got long coof.
More like you've got long vodka, you twat.
Yeah. You're gonna get a long kick up your ass if you don't get to work, right? So yeah, that is incredible that anyone would print that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I agree. It's
that's-
incredible.
That's the standard. That's the standard of mainstream journalism. That's
Do you know what?
ridiculous.
I completely forgot to announce something that I probably should announce now.
Announce away.
Well, last year we had the live Chasing Dissent Christmas party, didn't we, John?
Yes, we did.
Christmas Eve, 8 p.m, right here on the channel. The Chasing Dissent live Christmas party with me, your gracious host. I will sing you songs. I will talk shit to you. I will tell you jokes. And if you do not watch it live, you will never watch it because it will be deleted immediately after.
Yeah, because of copyright.
Because of copyright. That's correct. Rob Bruce, I had a bath just before the nap that I had just before the show. But yes, I had a bath.
And so there will also be the publication of the Christmas Eve ghost story. From
What
Chasing
time are you
Dissent.
going to publish that? Because I'm thinking the Christmas party is going to be about 8.
Well, I think I would publish
'Cause
it at 9 then. How does that sound?
But you'll publish it while the Christmas party's on.
So?
Publish it at 7.
No. You're sending me... Right, let's take this offline and discuss it another time because...
It will come out!
You're sending me
On
mixed
Christmas.
messages. You tell me, be consistent, publish at the same time every day, and then you just go and make arbitrary decisions like you're going to run a live stream at 8 and will not bother publishing a video at 9.
Chasing
You see where I'm coming from?
Chasing Dissent Christmas Party, Christmas Eve, 7 p.m. Christmas Ghost Story, Christmas Eve, 9 p.m.
Right. Okay.
There you go. Are you going to have an Xmas bath, John, as says Rob Bruce?
I don't have a bath, mate. I don't even have fucking hot water here.
Hey, look, guys, if you enjoy a bath, just like I do, then hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Yeah. The best I get is a shower.
Also, if you'd like to support us, if you enjoy what we do, if you'd like to support us, you can do so by going to Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/Chasing Dissent, Patreon, patreon.com/Chasing Dissent, or indeed becoming a member on the channel right here on YouTube by clicking that join button and becoming one of our Veradoran refugees. But, you know, I am disappointed in the lackluster amount of likes. I am...
Speaking of Veradoran refugees, we have an update.
We do.
Roll VT. There we go. Some big updates there. Some big promotions amongst our loyal and very appreciated supporters.
Yes, and as you can say there, by appointment of El Presidente, the chief engineer of Veradora is our very own Dread Eye.
Indeed it is.
Yes, the chief. I don't know what he engineers, but he is indeed the chief engineer.
He's a mechanical engineer.
He's actually, you know, and Julie says, I am honoured.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you you people put the work in, well, you don't put the work in, you put the time in and the support in, and we appreciate you, and you will be getting updated certificates at some point once I find them in the drive. What's that for? Why have I to play that? Have I to play it, or? Oh, you mean the little things that we get from special people that support us?
Yeah, I mean,
in
look at
ways.
This.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even got a double Christmas present under the tree. I've got a double Christmas present. I'm pretty sure they go together, but I've got a double Christmas present under the tree.
Cool.
From one of you beautiful people, and you know what, I really appreciate it. I really, really do.
No, we got a massive donation yesterday from one of our new celestial sovereigns.
We did a lovely Christmas present.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we really do. It's you know, it's things like that that keep us absolutely humble, and make me want to continue doing what we do, because obviously we obviously speak to you in some way. I don't know. I mean, we enjoy what we do, which is a bonus. It is a bonus that we enjoy it.
Well, you know what? I mean, I've said this before. One of my old inspectors said to me, if you don't enjoy your work, there's no point in doing it, right?
Yeah.
He says coming to your work should be like going on a rugby tour. Now, he was a big rugby player, right? He said, so it's like, you know, if you go on a rugby tour and you're not having a good time, you wouldn't go again. So why would you go back to work?
Well, precisely. So anyway, if you can support us, then please feel free to do so. And don't forget to be here 7 p.m. Christmas Eve for the Christmas party. I will sing you songs. I'll sing you songs badly.
Ko-fi.com, Chasing Dissent.
Yeah. I'll sing you some bad songs. If you've got any requests, then there'll be a PayPal link for song requests. Because I am your performing monkey, but I do charge a fee. Oh dear. Oh dear. Otherwise, I'll just sing you what I want to sing you.
Right.
And you'll hate it.
Good. Right, okay. I'm not quite sure what she was trying to prove here, but I think she's probably right, because she's probably, I was going to say princess of trolls, but maybe princess of trolls. And she lives among the trolls because she is one of the chief trolls.
She's one of the best trolls I've ever seen.
Yeah. And how does she get away with it? I mean, lies on her resume, fabricates work that she didn't do, makes people
fabricates numbers at protests.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a complete and utter misinformation specialist. She's a misinformation specialist, isn't she? She is.
Yeah.
Little misinformation.
Yeah, misinformation.
Woo!
Thank you, Tony. Thank you so much.
Tony. Very much appreciated.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And on this channel, you'll find that we are not frightened to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, okay. You didn't need to make it that creepy. Anyway.
Shut up, John.
No, you shut up. You shut up.
Shut up, John.
No, you shut up, or I'll shut you out, lad. Right, where was I?
I don't know. Yeah, anyway, Mariana, we were talking about Mariana.
Yeah.
Our beautiful, wonderful, self-sufficient queen of misinformation.
I'm not there
Mariana
yet.
Mariana Spring.
Pardon me, I need a little more wine before we can use the word beautiful.
Look, I was being ironic.
Yeah, I know you were. I'm just being an arse.
I was because this woman, I mean, she finally blocked me on Twitter a few weeks ago because when she announced her book, I said, is it about how you are one of the biggest purveyors of misinformation out there?
Was that a real book?
It's a real book.
Is it for kids?
No, it's her biography.
That'll be a lie then.
Yeah, it'll be full of shit.
Yeah.
I hope that she includes a picture of her wearing like 2 masks and a face shield, because I saw that in the flesh.
Yeah.
I saw it in the flesh. Her standing there wearing 2 masks and a face shield, and the ties on the mask just sort of flying around at the side. There was nothing good looking about it. I mean, I don't mean that in an attractiveness sense. I mean, she looked messy as hell. It's like she made no effort whatsoever to even hide the ties.
I'm gonna have to go out and check on the chain link fence and make sure it's keeping the flies out of the garden.
Yeah, well, look, that's the point, isn't it? That's the point of the chain link fence, to keep
absolutely.
the flies out and the mosquitoes, and it does that job so effectively. So effective. They can't just fly straight through that chain link fence. No, that chain link fence. In between all of those diamond links, there's an invisible force.
Yeah.
I can't keep this up. I can't keep it up.
No, right. Well, I tell you who can keep it up. Well, he could at the time. I don't know if he can keep it up now, but he could at the time. That's just wrong. It's just wrong in so many levels, right? One, we have the Scottish Cup, okay? I mean, look at those heels. So, Pakistani man sentenced to 1,000 lashes for masturbating to a drawing of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, I'm not sure if he's been lashed for the masturbation or for
the drawing of the Prophet Muhammad.
Because I don't think you're allowed to do that, are you? You're not supposed to represent the Prophet.
Why do you think Charlie Hebdo was massacred?
Well, yeah, exactly, and Salman Rushdie and Bob Moran.
Salman Rushdie was just simply because of the satanic.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to depict the Prophet, are you?
No.
So,
no.
Yeah,
but do you know what? I do think, I'm just going to say it, people. 1,000 lashes is a bit excessive. It's a bit excessive.
Yeah. I take
Because-
it they have a shift of people to do it because you.
Oh no, something came in my head and I don't know if I should say it.
What?
Was it one lash per tug?
Oh. Ouch. Could have been. I mean,
Well, let's face it.
let's face it. You saw the drawing,
Yes.
and shall we use the term? That's a challenging wank.
Yes, a difficult time isn't what that is. That's a difficult time.
Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear. Well, what's happened to us? What's happened to us?
We've fallen, mate. We've fallen into like the den of iniquity. I think
We
the last.
peaked.
And I remember when I first met you and we started talking about this nonsense, and I said it's going to take about 5 years to come out of this, right? And I used to tell people, Ben's choking. Please choke quietly. And are you with us? Are you? Have you seen the light, or are you still with us?
I'm alive.
Okay.
I'm alive.
So you remember I said it would take about 5 years to come out of this, and I used to tell people that, and they used to look at me as if I was mad. And you know what? I think it might have been an underestimate.
Well, we're over 3 years now, aren't we?
Well, that's 4 years now. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. That's 4 years, mate.
I've got more and more crow's feet that.
Yeah, I know. That's 4 freaking years.
And you know what? Some of these people talking to us right now have been with me / us for that entire time.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, and I appreciate every last bloody one of you. I really do. Because all we're trying to do here nowadays, anyway, we're trying to entertain you. We're trying to help make sense of the madness. We're trying to make you laugh. Because let me be completely straight with you. I'm at the point now as a man where I'm not so sure that I can do much and I can affect much change. So I'm just going to sit back, laugh, and watch it all burn down, baby.
We're now at the point where the end times of Western civilization has started, right? And I think we've pointed that out on a few occasions. And really, we are now in the observer seat, and we're just you were kicking back, we're kicking back, and we're going, oh, look at that one.
It's all burning down around us, and you've
really
either
is.
got to panic, or and scream and shout and become part of a culture war and join one side or the other and aid the destruction that's going on around us, or you can do what we're doing, and you can sit back and you can watch it all, laugh your ass off, and go along for the ride. Because let's face it, people, we are along for that ride. We don't have a choice. So the question is, how do we deal with it? How do we handle it? And this is how we've chosen to handle it. And I honestly do appreciate and thank every last one of you that comes along with us. I wish there were more, I'm not going to lie. Because
I think we deserve
if
more.
You could, if you could adopt this mindset, completely and utterly, things don't start to seem so bad. They really don't. Because the only change that you can truly affect at this particular moment in time is a change within your own life.
Yeah.
It's a change within your own situation. And that's kind of always been the case, but I'd say now more than ever.
So I watched a documentary on YouTube the other night. A short documentary, much like those little ones I do that nobody watches, right? Yeah. In fact, I actually just want to ask people, the Italian Hall Massacre one, if you watched it, did you like it? If you liked it, would you like more of the true crime stuff? Because it hasn't done terribly well in the views.
It hasn't.
Which compared to like some of the other stuff, the stuff really... In fact, when Ed was in Egypt, we did better videos on the rabbit hole than when Ed's here. No, I'm not. I'm not having a go at it. I'm
No,
just saying.
it's just
you
the
know,
numbers were better.
Yeah. Then I mean, when you look at the Italian Hall Massacre thing, that got like what 40, 50 views.
Yeah,
And-
Harold makes a point. He says true crime is Netflix content, but it can also be YouTube content. But
Yeah, yeah.
Julie likes
Julie
it. She says true
yeah,
crime is good.
Okay, and the thing is, it's. I suppose we've just got to keep trying all different things until we hit the right formula, don't we?
Well, this is it. We just got to, as the saying goes, keep throwing things at the wall until something
Yeah.
sticks.
Well, actually, here's a question as well, because those ones I've made have all been faceless.
I
Well,
think you should introduce your
should-
beautiful.
should the
handsome,
person
rugged
well
face.
do you prefer someone to be on view at some points or not? Is it better to have it faceless, or is it better to have someone there, speaking to you at times, not necessarily all the time?
No, not all the time, but cutting to the narrator, personally speaking, for me, connects me to the video and the story a bit more. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. No, I mean, no, I mean, and this is what we're doing, right.
Well, this is it, because we are transitioning more to video-based content.
Yeah, Harold's working on the same basis as us. He's throwing different comments at the wall to see if they stick. And unfortunately, it's still to hit a winning formula.
He tries, though, bless him, and we love him dearly.
We do. We
love him. We love him dearly.
We only take the piss out you because we know you might.
We have to set a date for the January meetup in London because I'm actually getting shit from Shalini on my WhatsApp about that. We need to set a date.
I don't have any money. I just can't get there.
Look, if you can't turn up, I'll represent for both of us.
Yeah, I mean, unless something changes, I just can't get there. I've got no money.
I'll put you on FaceTime for them.
Yeah,
so
which
they
is
can at
pretty
least meet
pish.
you. Well, it is, but at the end of the day, like you say, until we're actually making some money off of this, we can't really do that stuff so much. But I can drive up, and we'll certainly do something. I don't know what.
I mean, if I come down, I've got to fly down basically, which isn't that expensive. But then you've got to get into London depending on where you land, right? And
I'll pick you up,
and then I've got to stay somewhere overnight.
Yeah, Harold says get one of those iPad robots to be John.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, shall we move on?
Yes, I think we should. I do. I think.
So
we should move on.
this is your little chum that you were talking about, the hacker guy, the autistic guy.
Yeah.
Right. So this guy, are they making up the law as we go along here? Right.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this
Because if we read what happened, right, the guy he'd hacked something or whatever, and
he'd already done some hacking.
So he was deemed unfit to stand trial due to his acute autism. So
Right.
the jury was asked not to determine whether or not he they were asked not to determine whether he did it with criminal intent, but whether he actually just did the act.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But
so
do you know what?
Is that is the criminal intent not part of the crime?
So he hacked NVIDIA, BT, and EE, and that's what he was on trial for.
Yeah.
And this is the most boss thing ever. Okay, you got to give credit where credit's due, and I know we're not supposed to praise criminals, but whilst in police protection at a travel lodge, he used an Amazon Fire Stick, a TV, and his mobile phone to hack Rockstar Games and steal all the GTA content.
Well, he didn't. He scooped down a couple of images from GTA 6.
No, he didn't.
He didn't steal. He didn't steal the whole thing. He did not.
He didn't steal the whole game. He got the source code. Right? He got the source code. He got hours of video footage.
On what?
From the game.
Okay.
He got so
Well,
much
that's not
data.
what I.
It was
That's not what I'm understanding. He got. What I'm understanding is.
but
is
you're
he-
wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong. Okay.
You're wrong.
You made the claim.
I know what he got.
You made the claim. Prove it.
I know what he
You
got.
made the claim. Prove it.
He released it.
Okay. On what?
He released it all on the internet. You can go and see all of the hacked clips.
Okay.
He released it all.
Hey, send me a link. Or as they say, sauce.
But he's been sentenced to essentially life in a mental institution.
Yeah.
Life. Indefinite detention in a mental institution.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of his own fault to an extent.
How is it?
Because he's adamant that the second he gets out, he's going to do it again, and he's telling them that.
And this is actually, but this is back to the problem. This is back to the problem in that we continually castigate people for crimes against property rather than crimes against people.
I agree. But at the end of the day, Bruce Rivers, the criminal lawyer on YouTube, over 1 million subscribers. Go watch him. He's pretty good. His motto is stop self-snitching. Stop self-snitching.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's the same with the Just Stop Oil twat. When you stand in the dock and you say,
Mm-hmm.
the second you let me out, I'm going to do it again, you're not going to get very far.
Yeah,
Stop
exactly.
Self-snitching.
It's not even
Stop it.
It's not self-snitching. It's basically self-sabotage, isn't it? It's like,
Yes.
it's just like saying, if you let me out, it is saying if you let me out, I'll do it again, and then you're giving people no choice to make.
Exactly. They go, well, fuck you then. I'm not going to let you out.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And they say until they deem, so he could be released. He could be released if they deem that he is rehabilitated and will not go and start hacking again.
So they're going to cure autism. Is that what they're going to do?
Well, sign me up. No, don't sign me up.
No, but that's what they're talking about, aren't they?
Yeah,
They would need
they
to-
can't cure autism.
Yeah, they need to cure autism for him to be rehabilitated, wouldn't they?
But then this sets quite a scary precedent, you know. It does, because then how far does it go? And I'm going to be a bit of a conversational narcissist here just for a moment. But let's say my opinions become uncouth to the point of criminality. And they say, well, you've got bad opinions, but you're autistic, so you might not change. Are they going to do the same to me?
Probably. Yeah. And you know what? I mean, see, this is the problem because state has got to the point, right, where there is no deterrence. There's no deterrence to state, right? In this country, or in many European countries, there is no deterrence to state. And
No.
that documentary that I watched the other day on YouTube, which I'd started talking about, was about a guy called Deterrence Distributed, I think it was. Okay.
Okay.
And what he does is he 3D prints things you're not supposed to 3D print.
For firearms, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he makes things like projectiles that you're not supposed to make.
Okay.
And uses these 3D printed objects to propel these self-made projectiles in a very, very effective and completely illegal manner, right? Because
Is it illegal though?
to make a self-loading rifle, yeah.
Okay.
And it's not a single shot, it's full auto.
Well, that's both impressive and quite scary that something
It's,
like that can be 3D printed.
You saw the thing being used, right? Yeah. And
Right.
remember, there are you always need to involve metal parts, but the guy said it would take you 2 weeks to learn how to make it. And you can make it with anything in a reasonably equipped workshop.
Okay.
Right? Now, his point is, yeah, what he's doing is illegal, and he knows that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But his point is that he will not be subjected to tyranny, and he will not be subjected to tyranny without a defense. And what he's saying is this is his defense to tyranny, right? And there are a lot of people that subscribe to this. Now, his point is he'll put out this information so as people can do these things or not. And the point the interviewer was saying was, well, what if someone takes one of these things, builds it, and then does harm? And the guy goes, well, that's on him. It's not on me. It's not on me, because although I told him how to do it, or gave him the information that allowed him how to make it, what he does with it is ultimately part of human freedoms. And if you want him, you can't stop someone being a bad person. You know, just because the means of being bad are available. Because, for instance, look what happened in Prague. You know, the student shooting.
Yeah, and that's I've sort of seen. I've like I say, I've been dialed out of the news for the past few days, but I've certainly seen what's going on there, and it's not nice. It's really not nice. But people are quick to jump to. We can go back to the mid-90s, and you know the Republicans. Oh, video games are causing people to go and cause violent crimes. Do you know what? The only person responsible for committing the violent crime is the person.
Yeah.
They're the only person responsible. They're the one that took the action. It doesn't matter what tool they used, because look at London. You can't really, well, you can get firearms, of course you can, but you get what I mean. They're not so readily available in London, and yet killings still occur over and over again because they just choose a different tool. It's just knife crime.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen regardless, because the person committing the act has chosen to commit the act.
Mm-hmm.
And people say, well, knives are a problem. Well, are they? Because the knife didn't get up on its own and do the job. It didn't.
Yeah.
The person behind it.
Well, knives are,
but
knives are obviously a problem, Ben, because if you remember the little thing we did on China, right?
Mm.
If you want to buy a new knife or a cleaver or something, you have to go and buy it from a registered government shop.
You do.
You need to get it laser etched with the code that identifies it as belonging to you. It then has a hole in it in which it has a chain passed through, and it is chained to the worktop on which it will be used. So you can't pick it up and carry it outside. Is that coming here? Is it?
Well, who knows? Because our governments are all crazy. They're all absolutely mad and mental. But the point I'm making here is, you know, you see these arguments over and over again. And yeah, we've gone a bit serious for a minute. We see these arguments all over again. Oh, men are the problem. Right? Men need to, the crimes men commit need to be dealt with. There is no one size fits all going to be able to make people better, because a crime or a violent assault or an attack is committed by an individual, and it needs to be treated at the individual level. And if an individual is going off the rails, I'll tell you what, telling people that because they are a certain thing, oh, you're a man, you're bad, you're a white man, you're bad, that's going to make them worse. It's not going to make them better. So what we need to do
Go on.
is treat this thing at the individual level, because individuals do things. Individuals take action. Okay? You don't see the entire white male race trying to oppress the woman and be the patriarchy as you would be told, because it's not true. It's simply not true.
No, I don't think you need to address it. In a society, right, that is generally, I mean, a society is generally for how do I phrase this? So society generally, right, wants to get along with people, right? So you're not really looking to go and kill your neighbor or involve in a fisticuff every night or whatever, or go and steal things and whatever. Generally, you just want to get along, right? Now, what should happen, what actually does happen is in societies, if you step out of the bounds, you get to the point where you either have so much control that you effectively become the government and then you are the bully boy, right? Like Kim Il-jung, Pol Pot, Hitler, Rishi Sunak, you know, Hamza Yousaf, you know, you get to the point where you can do whatever you like, right? Without fear. But the rest of society, like the guy down the street who's a bit of a knob sometimes, right? The rest of the street put him in his place, you know? And in some respects, you don't need things like police if you allow societies to effectively police themselves. But we stopped that. No, but we've stopped that. We've stopped. Well, remember, we never had a police force until the early 1900s, right? I mean, the police is not an old thing. Police is a very new thing, right? So we never had a police force, and armies weren't. You didn't have large standing armies. You know, you got people into the army when you needed to fight your neighboring country or whatever. But you didn't have a huge standing army. You recruited people at the time. Now, the question then is, we've stopped society policing itself because we're now relying on people to do it for us because we're lazy and we don't want to be involved. And that's what happens. People don't want to be involved.
Right, let's move on. Let's move on. How much have we got left before we do?
Oh, there's 22 slides and we're at number 13.
Well, we're definitely not getting to the end of that.
Probably not.
Start picking the funniest ones. We need to bring this up.
Right, okay. So,
jeez. Before we move on, Rob Bruce, I have put the link to the shop in the chat there. We apologise about the prices.
Oh yeah, the shop's a nightmare. But I'm going to revisit it in the new year and see if we can get the prices down, or something we can do about it. Okay, mate.
Yep.
I know Celine Dion's on screen, but just want to address something Tony said. Is it unlawful to make a weapon and not use it to cause harm just for practicing purposes? Yes, it is unlawful in this country, and in most European countries, it is completely unlawful to make an unregistered firearm.
And yeah, unfortunately, with the shop, we tried to set the prices as low as possible. It's the shipping price that's killing people, and we have no control over that.
Yeah,
absolutely no control whatsoever. So we need to find a new service that does things a lot better. And like I say, we do apologise.
Job for the new year, mate. Job for the new year. So Celine Dion here has this unfortunate disease apparently called stiff person syndrome, right? And
that's me on a Friday night.
That's what she said. But anyway, can I just point out, have you ever seen Celine Dion trying to dance?
Do you remember that?
At any point in her life, have you ever seen Celine Dion try and dance? She's always suffered from stiff person syndrome.
Have you ever seen that weird advert for a clothing? I think it's a clothing line where she's walking through a ward of newborn babies, and Celine Dion magically turns them genderless.
Oh no, that sounds bad.
It's real. That's real.
Weird.
She uses her Celine Dion powers to turn the babies genderless. I saw it and I was like, what? What am I looking at here? Why is Celine turning babies genderless?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, apparently they're going to release Epstein's friends list, clients list in early January, apparently.
And when they do, there will be a special
Well, I mean,
special
really-
live stream.
Yeah, there will be, but it's not going to really. Does it make any difference to us?
They're not going to release it all.
Yeah, but does it make any difference to us than the flight logs?
No, but like
the
I say,
flight
they're
logs-
not going to.
Flight logs pretty much tell you who's been the baddie, don't they?
Yeah, of course. Well, maybe we have to preface it with a maybe, just to keep ourselves protected and legally above board and all of that.
We don't,
But-
because we haven't said anything about anybody.
You just said that the
No,
flight
I
logs will
never
tell you
mentioned.
who's
I
been a
never
baddie.
mentioned any names, and I never mentioned which flight logs. Well, hey, you want to take me to court? Go ahead. I don't think you've got the evidence, mate.
How dare you?
Right. So yeah, there would be a special. Okay, let's move on. So it's
Julie. She's wonderful. She really is wonderful.
right. Jennifer Love Hewitt slams being sexualized in her 20s. I felt watched. Now,
What do you mean? No. Jennifer Love. They used to.
Whoa, calm down. Right. So, I don't know what she's done with her face, but it's not working out for her, right? She looks like a riddler at the moment. Look at the state of her.
Riddle me this.
Yeah, she used to be. Do you remember the riddlers? Those puppet things with the stupid pouty lips?
Yeah. Anyway, carry on.
She used to be quite an attractive girl, but anyway, Jennifer Love Hewitt was in everything, and she made herself sexual. This is as bad as Scarlett Johansson saying, I felt that I was being used for my sex appeal in the Marvel things. You think?
Jennifer Love Hewitt obviously got herself at least one boob job, right? She got us in her 20s.
I don't think she did. I think Jennifer Love Hewitt's natural. I think Jennifer Love Hewitt is proof of God. Big tits on a
Right,
skinny girl.
John Biden's gone senile. Anyway, let's continue.
No, there you go. Big tits on a skinny girl. That's it.
Well, people used to call her Jennifer Love Huge Tits.
Yeah, I think she's always had them. I've never seen her with small ones.
But my point is that she would anything she was in, anything she would act in, she would willingly take these roles where her assets were on display.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what she was doing. She would play it up. She would do the whole sexualization of herself in the way she acted. And then she goes, well, people
I've been
sexualized
used.
me.
Well, I mean, do you remember our video where
How many millions of dollars do you think Jennifer Love Hewitt had
exactly.
because she made those choices?
Do you remember our video with Enrique?
No.
Oh, do you not remember Hero? When he did Hero, he made a video with her on it.
Oh, did he really?
Oh,
I never saw it.
You need to watch it. I mean, she's putting everything out there. It's very sexual, you know.
But she made the choice to do that. She
Yeah.
could have at any point. She took those roles and she acted in those roles. And at any point, she could have not taken those roles. She could have not done those things.
Yes.
And she's now in a position that none of us probably will ever have the privilege to be in.
Yeah.
And that is to be financially sound and secure because of the decisions that she made. And she knew full well what she was doing at that time. She knew she had sex appeal and she used that sex appeal in order to financially enrich herself. She made the choice to do that. She now doesn't get to moan about that and say, oh, because people sexualize me, because hello, I sexualized myself for them.
Yeah, I know. So,
I'm,
have you? I know.
I'm
This
just.
it seems this will be the trend of 24, right? More and more sexual or sexualized film stars will come out saying that they felt they were being used for their sexuality when they used their sexuality to get where they are.
Of course they did. You know, they are culpable because they could have said no.
Yeah.
At any point, they could have said no. And they could be in the position right now that most people are in.
Yeah.
But they wanted to get ahead. They wanted to be a star. They wanted to financially enrich themselves. And ultimately, they chose to take the roles.
Get Greta.
They made those choices.
Get Greta out.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, Jennifer, right? But scores,
No, I meant
millions of...
for this. That's why Greta was
Okay. Okay. Children born with lower IQ due to...
Get the fuck. That's just a nonsense. That's
Oh,
a
my word.
nonsense.
Oh, my word.
Right, Ben, do your stuff, mate. Do your stuff. Do that.
What?
Do that, Ben. Just talk to the people. Talk to them. Tell them.
If you've enjoyed the show so far, then don't forget to support us if you can. And you can do so by going to Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/Chasing Dissent, making a one-time donation or becoming a subscriber. You can go to patreon.com/Chasing Dissent and become a patron. Or you can go to the YouTube channel, click that join button and join us right here, right now.
Thank you.
And come along for
the ride. The ride.
I've been on a few rides this week.
The ride of your life, baby.
You know, 60 hours ago, I was on Tower of Terror. Now I'm sitting in a box.
Yeah, yeah. And what's better? What's more fun, ultimately? You know what you want to say. Come on, Marky Mark. You know what you want to say. Right, anyway. There you go. It's a brave man that takes his wife and mistress out for a walk at the same time. And you know what? It would be even funnier if it wasn't true.
Oh my God. John, stop this. Stop this, John.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Right, so...
I know you're not gonna.
So here we go. A man, right, as you know, Ben, who has particularly been, as the comment, and you will see it shortly, could barely communicate while he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
So his wife says that he's been in contact from beyond the grave. Did he get his teeth fixed? Has he been to Turkey? Because those teeth...
It's Christmas Eve,
those teeth don't...
Doctor!
Those teeth, careful, you might infringe copyright laws. Those teeth don't look like his teeth. His teeth were a right mess. They were worse than that.
Yeah, so are mine. I've got to get mine done.
Do you? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, at some point.
Right.
I'm going to stop drinking the fizzy drinks again after this runs out.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Right, we're on slide 20. We're nearly
I only
there.
got this for Christmas.
Mhm.
Just a Christmas treat.
Oh, that's what I was going to call you out on. So people.
Here he goes.
Yeah, so people.
Here he goes.
Here we go. So this is the man who drinks these sugary shite drinks. And I goes, so I haven't had a drink for a week, an alcoholic drink. Should I have beer or wine? And he's going, neither. You should have neither, right? And I'm going, oh, okay. And then I goes, well, I haven't had a drink for a week. And he's going, you should have neither. But if you must drink, have wine because it's more sophisticated. Fucking sophisticated? Who the fuck are you? You fucking coke-swilling pedant.
So do you not want to be sophisticated?
I don't give a fuck. Do you think I really care?
I think you should start caring.
Why? Do you think that
Because
people...
if you give... Give
think
off
the
the
people
image
care?
of success, and
Oh.
real success will follow.
It's not like I don't drink like wife beater. I drink proper ale, like Old Speckled Hen.
So you don't drink Stella Actor Twat.
No, I don't drink that shit.
That is what it's called, by the way. Actor Twat, not Artois. Because if you drink Stella, you act a twat. Militant Mushroom says, if it's not fortified. Oh, yes, your wine should be. Get yourself some fortified wine.
Well, that's
I tell you
port
what, I was
sherry.
going to say I might get myself some port.
Do you like the port? Try like an old.
I haven't had any port in about 10 years, but I did used to enjoy it.
Yeah, I like it as well, but it doesn't work well. Anyway, right, where were we? Well, let's cover this shit, because this is the police in Poland going in and taking control of the TVP, shutting down the.
This is a bit scary, isn't it?
And this is a pro-European Prime Minister. This is tyranny. This is.
Well, of course it is. Of course it is. And there are sit-ins now being waged, aren't there? There are protests and sit-ins.
I told you 2 weeks ago when Tusk got elected, I said that's Poland's fucked.
Well, to be fair, they reveal themselves pretty quickly, don't they?
Mm-hmm. They do.
If he keeps this shit up, I don't think he'll be president for very long.
Well, yeah, but getting him out might be harder than. I mean, look at Hamza. He's never been elected, and getting him out's not exactly easy because you got to wait for an election.
What's happened is the left-wing party run by Donald Tusk has won power in Poland.
Yeah.
And what they've immediately done is they've sent in the boys to shut down any basically any anti-government rhetoric or anti-EU rhetoric. So they've taken control of the public broadcaster. They've taken full control of the public broadcaster, and they did it by force. And my word, like I say, it's really quite scary. And I don't like to say that anymore. I used to say all the time, well, this is terrifying, that is terrifying. And I said earlier, I like to sit back and watch the world burn, but this is a step too far, I think. What was I going to say? Just going back to what we were talking about a minute ago, Tony Garrett makes a great point. He says, John's Scottish, sophisticated as Neapolitan ice cream.
Possibly. Never liked the strawberry bit, though.
No, nobody likes the strawberry bit. You always leave the strawberry bit.
This is obviously a ploy by ice cream manufacturers to get rid of strawberry ice cream.
I think so. I mean, I'm weird. I only really eat the vanilla bit. I'm a vanilla guy.
Strangely, I too am a vanilla guy.
Well, look.
Yeah, I love vanilla. Vanilla's my thing. Vanilla.
People call vanilla plain, and I disagree.
I disagree. Not at all.
Anyway. Oh, Spencer says he loves the strawberry ice cream.
Well, one could tell that by Zenzel's propensity. I don't think there's many ice creams you don't love, Spencer.
You're not one to talk right now.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to I'm going back on my. I tell you what, mate. I had a shocking night last night. I could not sleep at all. I'm absolutely just about falling asleep here because I had terrible indigestion, and I need to go back.
Have you run out of the Pepto-Bismol I told you to buy?
Yeah, I had.
Go and buy some more fucking Pepto-Bismol tomorrow.
I need to get back on the keto diet because it all goes away when I'm on the keto diet. It all goes away.
And when you're off the alcohol, does it all go away as well?
No, because I haven't had alcohol for a week, and I had a shocking night last night.
What did you eat in the week?
What? Last night, what did I have? No, I had homemade macaroni cheese on Wednesday.
Ooh. Yeah, well, that's very acidic.
It's full of carbs. But
Cheese.
Yeah, cheese is okay. Cheese is fat. And then on Thursday I had pie and beans, And I know that's not a good combo. It's I like pine beans, but I just shouldn't be eating them.
Oh, well, to be fair, I went by bacon cheeseburger, extra bacon and cheese twice this week.
That sounds alright. I'm with that.
It's pretty good because if you go to Fine Dining, I don't know, their burgers are quite expensive. But if you want extra bacon and extra cheese, you can have how much of it you want for free.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Apparently, mine gone funny. My audio messed up,
Sounds fine here.
which means it's something to do with OBS. Of course it is.
You know what? Do you want to just call it a night then, or?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Dalek, as you are calling me in the chat. And as the Dalek, I am telling you now, you better support us in any way, shape or form that you can. Because if you don't, John might be under your bed when you wake up.
Yeah. So I'll just leave you with this picture. I'll just leave you with this little picture of what it's of how to make use of unused items and how you can use. For instance, look at this lovely nightlight that has been manufactured here. Now, wouldn't your child just love to wake up during the night and be comforted by that nightlight? Wouldn't that just make them, give them a warm, cozy...
When I'm on the fucking sleep, you prick!
Did not understand the word. Right, Ben said he loves you all and he hopes you all have a lovely and Merry Christmas, and to join us on Sunday. Now, with that, Ben's going to recline.
Hold on, say one more thing.
What?
I want to thank everybody, especially Emma.
He wants to thank everybody, especially Tony.
Emma!
So with that,
Emma!
I'd like to say thank you for attending All In. Episode 62, and Ben's just professing his undying love for me. So I'd like to say thank you, Ben. I love you too. Good night, one and all.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking